What's up, guys? Check it out. I'm out here working on the old Weldanpower 250 G9 Pro. Look, guys, there's one of you guys commented and said that you own this machine, so I'm depending on you guys to help me out. And some of you guys work on stuff too, like mechanically wise. I'm not super good at it. Like, I can change an alternator, I can change things that like I've had to change on the fly because I had to keep going. You know, I've changed a carburetor on a mower one time when I was mowing lawns and I was at a lawn and I had one of those old belt drives and I put a little thing on the back cart. I thought I was something because I could ride it standing up, and man, it was a pain to keep going, but I changed that carburetor, and after doing that I cleaned it actually and put it back on and just worked the rest of the day. And after that I didn't want to do it again, so that's why I bought a new one. And I'm just going to change it out. I'm not going to clean that one. I'll keep that one just in case I ever want to clean out. I probably won't. I'll probably just buy another one. They're like 30 or 40 bucks. And then if that one goes down, you buy another one for 30, 40 bucks. What's going on over here? Neighbors over there, I don't want to get them in the shop. But anyway, I'm going to take this off. First, I'm going to change the carburetor. Just go ahead and change it. See what I can do. Guys, let me turn this up a little bit. I feel like I'm not bright enough. Anyway, the sun's over there. It's real bright. Let me block it with my head. There you go. Now you can see. Anyway, if I'm doing something wrong, you guys let me know. I mean, I know there are a few of you that definitely will, but you know, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know what I need to do. I'm going to be changing the carb, the plugs. It's just normal shit that I know to do. Obviously, cleaning out the gas tank. I brought the gas tank out here. It's not really looking good. There's not anything coming out of there. There's decent amount of rust. Nothing real bad. Nothing that's, you know, would make me get a new tank. I'll just do the old nuts and bolts. You know, whatever I got to do. I got lots of nuts and lots of bolts. Go ahead and do that. And I'll probably just get one of those coatings put on there. Maybe not. Maybe just a box of fuel filter. And some more carbs, you know, who knows. No, but I'm going to change the oil, do all that. I had him set it this way so the oil was on this side, leads are on that side, so I can actually have them go up into the bottom of the toolbox and just pull them out from there. You guys that have one of these machines, you know, is it okay to leave it outside? There's just a bunch of parts right there. Do I need to coat them in oil or maybe build something out that'll cover that, or what? You tell me. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it and give you an update of what I got going on maybe a little bit later on. And wouldn't you also know it, guys, I got the Fuck It bucket. Now this is the one with the grinders and the tools in it. I also have a toolbox full of sockets and shit. I'm going to figure out where to keep that stuff. Alright, a little update on jobs, guys. First of all, sorry about the fan noise. It's Florida, man. It's really humid. It's just, you just start sweating as soon as you walk out the door. Anyway, I picked up a job and did it. I had a few jobs this weekend, actually. 2 jobs that I got paid for over the weekend, okay? And I want to tell you guys the importance of handing out cards, right? I walked up to 3 places. I haven't been welding in a long time, probably 6-7 months. And I walked up to 3 places and gave them a card. Then I went to 2 more places, and it was this place where there's these big bays and they use them, and like some people have 2 bays, some people have 3 bays, and they're, you know, this guy's cutting stone in there for like countertops and stuff like that. And he's got a big stone cutter and this and that, and has these tables. And I'll put a picture up of the tables. Now, I didn't video the job. I was excited to actually. But he had his whole family there, and they were helping scrape everything off because there's, like, you know, just different stuff all over the tables, and they were helping scrape off extra rust, move things into place. I was like, cool, you know, thanks, wow, yeah. And I mean, I'm talking about, he had his wife and 3 daughters there. Just, they were all going at it. And you know how these guys are Puerto Rican, you know how Hispanics are. They got their music going, they're all talking real loud, you know, just having a good family time. So I didn't want to, and the music was good, so I didn't even wear my earbuds. I was enjoying it. You know, I didn't want to try to film and video that and be like, hey guys, could you keep it down? I'm trying to do a YouTube channel over here. Plus it was straight balls to the wall, like, from the time I got there. I think I got there at 7:30 till 3:30, and I mean, I stopped to eat an orange. You guys know me, I like to eat. Stopped to eat an orange, then had lunch for like 15 minutes. I mean, I didn't sit long. And then I had 2 oranges, and then the job was over. It was 3:30 all of a sudden. And I mean, I cranked, man. I was cutting, I was just doing all kinds of shit. Welding, of course. I used the little bastard to do that job. I'm telling you, man, it's a good little welder. But I went out with 3 cards and got a few jobs. I called a few people. I had one friend needed something done. I just went and helped him out. But then I had another guy sewed up a mower deck. So I ended up going out handing out 3 cards, and then made somewhere around $800 this weekend for a day and a half of work. So it can be done, man. You guys can do that. And look, I told you I used the little bastard for that. I just broke out the 2 buckets, and that was it. That was it. I mean, I took my trailer and was cutting and using all the saws and stuff, but I didn't use any big welder. It was just 3 32nd rod, boom, cut and go, cut and go, cut and go, cut, grind and go. You guys know grinding, of course. But anyway, I wanted to update you on that. Hopefully I'll get a little video of the next one, maybe not, because I got to go back and do the rest of the table this next coming up weekend. I'm going to do a little bit of work at home so I don't have to be there all day, because that was tough on me, man, going a little while and then just hopping right back into it. I'm not the man I used to be. You know, I'm not half, but I'm a little over half. Let's get that straight right now. Anyway, yeah, man, it was tough. And the next day I paid for it. My lower back was like, wow, I guess you're not moving. Too, I wanted to ask, is there some kind of a good exhaust paint you recommend? Because I don't want to watch this thing just sit here and rust. I mean, there's rust all over it anyway. I want to clean that off and paint it, and then just maybe do something to the outside of this, even grease it or something to where it's just not getting wet. It freaks me out. I feel like I need to cover it or something. You guys, any recommendations? Or please, please, guys, I need your help. I'm just a poser here. I'm excited about it. 250 amps, man. That's gonna be killer. That's gonna be killer. All right, so moving on, we're gonna take this I'm crying. Yeah, I'm prepared to die again. Come on back, a brand new man. Fold me into, throw me halfway to the moon. I'm flying. I'm prepared to give it all. Die inside to live is all I will. Yeah, I will. This is what we're looking at.
I think some of that's on your own.
Okay. I don't know. See, I just don't see leaving this stuff sitting out in the rain. You know what I mean? All this. I don't know, man. It bugs me. I don't think I'm going to do that. But anyway, let me try to hold this still. Here we go. There's the old carb. It looks pretty dirty inside. Okay. Let's see if we have the right one. Okay. So that don't look too far off, right? It's got some of the same things going on here, so I'm excited about that. Right. I'll keep that old car. Maybe it's good, man. Maybe it's good. You know, the cool thing about it is the other brother has one just like this, so I can always try to hook up with that too if I need it, you know. I like this. Let me get around this side and see. See all these wires, man? I just don't know, guys. Tell me if it's okay, if it's safe, if it's supposed to even be outside. I know the original one had some kind of cart with it, and then you could roll it in from, you know, maybe inside the garage or something. Anyway, I want some exhaust paint. Look at that. They really finagled that, man. It's coming around. I've got a little piece here I'm gonna put on there. Bring it around this way. Weld that bad boy on there. Kind of keep it, you know, aimed away from the gas tank, but also so it doesn't get, you know, water in it. Yeah, when I aim it around like that, boom. What do you think, guys? Should I be working on this myself or paying somebody else to do it? I'm gonna try it at least once myself, and then here's the way I look at it. If that motor's bad, this in here is usually good. You know, it's some maybe a bunch of dirt dauber nests. Who knows? There may be a big ass snake in there. Like, man, I'm glad you let me out. Just been sitting there for years. Just, man, I'm glad you let me out. Luckily, there was enough food that ran through here over these years. If that snake got in there, it could get out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know, there's some dirt dauber nests or some shit up in there. But we're going to clean all that out. Contact cleaner, just everything, lubrication, just all the things, man. It's going to be shiny when I'm done with it. You guys know I'll go overboard. I like to go overboard because you never know. I don't ever want to open that shit again, ever. Anyway, guys, I got to get busy on this. I got to look like I'm doing something when my wife walks out here, or I'll be in trouble. It's a fuel filter that was on it. Okay. And this is the damn fuel filter that came from China. Like, let me actually put them side by side. Yeah, that's even better. Okay, so that way you kind of see we're not talking about the same thing here, same caliber of fuel filter. So I'm probably just going to order a box or go just to somewhere local. I'm gonna fuck up everything you love and need. Oh boy, you better concede, cause I'm going nowhere. It's just one more bottle, I swear, and it doesn't affect me anyway, I swear. And it doesn't really matter, cause I don't really care anymore. Alright guys, let's take a gander. Take a gander at what we got going on here. We got some action there. Right, boom, let's get away from there so it'll focus maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. All right, let's get up here and let me show you what we got going on down in here. All right, you see where these came out. You see all this rust, man, God. All right, you see where these came out. Right, you can see the lifter down in there. Color down in there. There you go. See? Don't look bad at all. It's a little shellacker. A little shellac. I wanted to clean this off, man. I should have cleaned this off beforehand. Alright, so you see the gaskets hanging out on the side there? Right? You see all these gasket pieces? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. And this may make some of y'all mad. Some of you mechanics that would do it right. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not scraping that off, because my luck it would all go down in there. So I'm not scraping any of that off. I'm gonna take some of this and cover those holes with it, cover those intake holes, and then that'll seal it off from getting any grime in it right now, getting any rain in it. You know, I'm going to be putting this back on today, but in case I run into anything, it starts raining on me or something, that's going to seal it up. Then I'm going to cover it a few times, a few layers of this stuff, because it's just wax and paper. And then I'm going to press it down on the edges, and I'm going to try to cut that shit with a razor blade, a fresh razor blade, and just create a gasket out of that shit, okay? So just add to what's there. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm going to do it, guys. Redneck style. I'm not going anywhere to get gasket. I'm going to make my own. I don't have any old beer boxes, so this is what we're going to do. You know, we're not even going to see this thing crank today, so who gives a shit, right? This is the way I'm doing it. Oh, man. I know some of you guys are yelling at me right now. That's fine. That's totally fine. there we go. You can see down in there. I don't know look all that bad, but we are going to get it out of there. Where's our... And here we go. I guess I got all. Yeah. It's not bad, guys. Huh. I don't know. I don't want to get out there. So, this is not there. This is good. Oh, yeah. The gas is empty. Okay, there you go. Nice one. Okay. So, let's see. As far as thickness goes, this is 2 gaskets versus 1. I feel like. So you can see what I got going on down in there. I just cut out a couple gaskets out of painter's tape. Alright, we're going to put this bad boy back on. Come on. Put you back over here. Alright guys, so you can see I'm covered in sweat. We got the air filter cap back on there. There's no air filter in there, as you guys can see. Seems like there should be more to it than just what's in there too. Like there was some screws missing that screw the, like 3 screws missing that screw the center part down, but whatever. It is what it is right now. We need an air filter in there, need new plugs, but we got that part out of the way. And then comes oil change, taking it apart, painting, and gas tank. Alright guys, so like I say, anybody that's got any, you know, constructive whoa anybody that's got any kind of advice, anything to help me out on that, great. Also something to clean off this faceplate with, because it's got all that grime, and I'd like to keep the original faceplate, even though I am going to paint it a different color, like mint green. I just see like a old Ford Thunderbird in mint green. Anyway, I I guess that's it for today, man. I might see you guys tomorrow.